Welcome back, Brawlers. Today's deck was submitted by Marco Rodrigo, and it's a Mythweaver Poq deck. Now, if you two wanna see a particular legend, a particular color combination, or a particular playstyle in Brawl, be sure to leave a comment and I will get around to it. Now, for 3 generic and 1 green mana, Mythweaver Poq is a legendary cat shaman. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands we control, and more importantly, whenever one of or more non-token lands we control enter, we get a copy of each of them onto the battlefield, and this ability triggers only once each turn. So the way we're gonna make the most of that ability is by playing fetch lands, so we get a copy of a fetch land on our turn, and then cracking it during our opponent's turn, so we get a copy of the forest, which on our opponent's turn, and also we're gonna hopefully get either some Scapeshift or Invasion of Zendikar, which allow us to get multiple copies of lands by the way the ability is phrased. So if we get 4 lands with Scapeshift, if we sacrifice 4 lands, then we get 4 copies lands with a total of 8 lands. And in the case of the invasion, we only get 4 because we get 2 from the invasion and 2 from Poq's ability. So since we are gonna be ramping a lot, we're gonna be trying to get to big expensive creatures like Ulamog the Defiler, Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, Kozilek the Great Distortion, which we are gonna be able to cast because we have a bunch of colorless lands, utility lands, and Scrylands, Survey lands. We also have Great Henge Behemoth, and in case we need to find any of those cards, we're gonna be playing Tooth and Nail, Season of the Gathering, Rishkar's Expertise, Last March of the Ents, which allows to basically draw cards equal to the greatest power, or in the case of March of the Ents, toughness of creatures we control, which is gonna be usually Poq, and hopefully get one of the threats on play. We also have another go white plan with Scout Swarm, and yeah, 7 mana Nissa Ascended Animist, which is gonna give our creatures +1/+1 and trample for each forest we control. Other than that, just pretty much ramp so we can get Poq as quickly as possible, and the way we're gonna be playing it is we're gonna try to play it when we have a land drop available. That way we're not gonna lose any value, because this is 1v1 and hoping to get to untap with something is a medium ask, not necessarily a big ask, but opponents tend to typically play removal. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Ramp, a little protection, and eventually a big creature to finish off the game. So let's get to copying lands and play some games. And we are starting with a mirror. Okay. So this should be about who gets to trigger Poq first. Hopefully it's us, since we're on the play. We're gonna turn 2 Glimpse the Court, turn 3 Cultivate, and then on turn 4 we play Poq and trigger. Or maybe let's just Poq since... Okay. Now what? gonna cultivate. And then we're gonna share terrace on their turn. Yeah, let's hit. Restoration. Okay, that's gonna give them a lot of land. They have 10 now. 11. So maybe they're gonna draw with Archdruid. Meanwhile, we have to last March, I think, or Manorborn Hydra. Okay, that's great. You. We're gonna get 4 triggers. So this is 16, okay. And we haven't played land from turn. $32, 64. Okay, not too shabby. So I guess we might not be able to play last March of the Ents. If they use their demolition field, we will mill out. Let's hit our opponent. Rolling regrowth. I guess that would make us even. But still our Hydra is gonna... Yeah. Okay, we trade. Poq for Poq. So our opponent needs to have it. I don't know what, but they need to have it now. So they are replaying their commander, or Boring Clicks, Voice of Hunger. Okay. But you still have lethal. You still are facing lethal opponent. You're gonna do 2 with your arches. Harrows. Just to have more mana for after the Arch. Yeah. And this isn't okay. I don't know if it was gonna be BM or just straight up showcasing, but we could have drawn 64. When it conceded them. Tiamat. So we get Utopia Sprawl. Green. Then turn 2 we get Halfling, Grazer. And then gets a tap hand. Okay, let's conduct pylons. I do like the tracker. So let's keep him and we're gonna poke. Mox and they play Buena Eyes of Gaia. We're gonna name Shaman and Human with another one. Cavern and Shaman. Okay. It seems like we have another cat in the deck, but not another shaman, so maybe cat is better. Opponent is Tapestry. They get their Omen Dragons. Then in total shuffling the deck. And they have Buena. But it only makes mana for creatures. We're gonna Tracker, Cultivate, or Tracker, Tortoise. Yes. If we Cultivate, we can crack a clue. Meanwhile, our opponent is gonna play Tiamat next turn. Untap Buena, and who knows what else. Okay, activate abilities of creature sources, so playing Cycling counts. Opponent gets Temple Garden. I mean, this only adds 1. I thought it was 2. Still, they have enough for Tiamat. So they might get a combo. Or maybe one dragon they can play now. So when Tiamat enters, they search for 5 dragons that have different names, which obviously in Brawl or Commander basically means 5 dragons. So which ones are they getting? Okay, Ureni, Dragon Typhoon, Earthquake Dragon. So they don't have a combo, but they're gonna get a lot of value. They have to discard those 2 hand size. Okay, let's crack the clues. They bounce Poq. Are you winning next turn, opponent? Are you winning, son? Lotus Cobra. And Arboreal Grazer. Okay, it has reach, so we can block 1 dragon. Maybe Tiamat. Opponent jumps the tracker. And let's see, are we dead? I mean, their dragons don't have haste, so... Okay, Corlesa, you can cast dragon spells from the top of your library. Opponent keeps going, Bloomvine Regent, okay. They have 2 mana left. For them, maybe Doomscar, maybe an extra turn. What to do, Okay, what? This is not a May ability, so I think we're gonna full control. Play Nykthos. Add mana. 6 green. Get the copy, keep the new one. And add 6 more mana. Green and green. Okay, let's find some Eldrazi. Not Eldrazi. Okay, an Eldrazi. Is this good enough? I don't know. Probably not. Sixteen. Yeah, I think our opponent has this one. Unless... No, we would need more mana to do stuff. Season of Gathering? No, that wouldn't help us either. We needed a couple of turns earlier so we could get rid of their artifacts. So, let's say... good game. Let's just pass, let him kill us. I mean, if you don't just attack opponent. Okay. Try to be nice. Against Elvish, the shortlist C. Okay, we didn't have enough land, so I sent back even though we had a Veil of Summer. Okay, Lotus Cobra gets Essence Scatter. Now, let's play this as Pilgrimage. Quad. Okay. Let's keep playing the ramp. Feud. Okay. Tireless Tracker. Get a clue. Since it's resolved, there must be low on counter spells, and they're gonna keep the one they have for Poq. Or maybe they just wanted to play. No. Draw a discard. Change the equation. Okay. Huh. Finale of Devastation. If we use the finale, we can get Prowling Serpapart. Let's try it. For 3. Okay. Spell Guide. Tireless Tracker, it's gonna be unable to scream. Let's try to Diver Stand it. Okay. Discard an island. counters talent. Wash away, okay, so maybe that was their last counter spell. They might get another with these 2 draws though. Evidence. Let's try to Rishkar's expertise. And the Archdruid's charm. Fight you, or yeah, fight you. Opponent blocks the tracker. And they play Elvish. Opponent seems to have something. So let's last March of the Ents. We're gonna draw 7. Okay. And play all of our creatures. Put them in play. Let's play. Is this enough for you, opponent? Or okay. It's Tireless Tracker. So I'm guessing they had a counter spell, which is why they couldn't play on last March of the Ents. And now they cannot counter our creatures with the servo part. And if you saw the intro, actually the servo part was originally a Allosaurus Shepherd, so it would protect all of our green spells, not just the creatures. But like I mentioned, I don't have the mythic wild cards. Opponent trades. I mean, we have a blocker now. So let's Poq. Can't be countered. is in vain. Since we are low on life, we don't want to get the vigilance from our graveyard. We're gonna sacrifice a clue. Okay. Blossoming Tortoise and Serpo Part. Cyclone Rift, okay. Yeah, that's okay. We finally... Oh, I guess we take the game lag. I want to keep... So, since we are replaying Poq, we can trigger it again. Since it's technically a different permanent. Okay. Actually, I should have sent that to the graveyard. And now we're gonna destroy your land by sacrificing this. And we're gonna cut this card. Spelunking, Mindstone. And the forest. Strum Cronion. Is that Strup are the Smurfs, I think, in the original language. Grunion is the guy? Maybe. Can't remember. Or rather, I don't know in particular. But I do remember Strump is the name from the Smurfs. Now, serve parts. Have anything good here? No. Right. I guess we might have enough mana too. Okay. I was gonna say we have enough mana Season of Gathering and Nissa, but maybe they have a bounce. Gonna Season of Gathering. No, we're gonna Nissa first. Price. Okay, Tail's End. Which which means we get the tortoise now. We're gonna go to combat in when it's gonna block. What is that card? 3 steps ahead. Draw 2, discard a card. They discard the land. Brainstorm. I was thinking we could use chips in Woodland to get the Nissa, but if we do that, then it would die because it has no loyalty. Hard evidence. And let's see if we can get Season of Gathering for the win. Do we wanna draw 19? Yeah, of course we do. Oof. So I assume we... Okay, opponent good games. Yeah. Okay. Gensugin, Eye of the Storms. Huh. We need to be extra fast so we can get this Kozilek out. And yeah, essentially Kozilek is gonna hard carry us. We can also try to get Cute Swarm into Nissa. Oops, this needs to be the tap forest. Opponent wave first bubble. Glimpse the core and hope for a land. We just need to have land after land on top. Opponent cracks the bubble and gets wastes. Okay, so we get Poq. Okay, since our opponent is gonna play Yugi next, we need to do the thing. Make it one of these, one of these. This. return this. And now we place good swarm. Conduct pylons. Okay, last match of the Ents. Opponent is gonna take the damage and they're gonna play Yugin, Exile Poq. What do they have a follow-up?
One step in the stratagem. Equilibrium.
Yes, they're gonna exile their swarm.
Spend
Okay.
this mana wisely.
We expected that. Which is why
It's the power of eons.
like I said before, we need Cosilic to get us there.
An undisciplined strike.
Okay, draws a card.
Open your mind to
Solemn.
possibility.
Yeah, we're gonna lose the swarms.
My resources
Basically anything that's not colorless is gonna get eaten by Yuki. Place my tome. Okay, so we're gonna play Season of Gathering.
is a virtue.
We could also create their hoof, but okay, let's play Last March of the Ents. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, this is it, opponent. How do you like our creatures? Okay, yeah, that was lethal. Good game. The speed demon. I don't think I had played against the speed demon. Okay, Thoughtseize. We get a dork either way, so maybe take the Hydra or the stand. Type stand. Kinda looks like Joseph's. Hermit Purple. Hey, that's me. Okay, they make us discard. Let's send the swarm and let them get a card. Inspiring statuary. Oh, Windmill Nissa shakes the world. We get our Poq. Exile Nissa. And Forest. Now even if they have a wrath, we have protection from it. Maybe they play their commander now? The beginning of your end step, you draw one, in this case, lose one. Castle Garenbrig. And we play Lumbine Regent. Yeah, now we have a blocker for the Speed Demon, so they're gonna maybe still stay at 1 speed. What is thinking? Maybe let them get the damage. That means their life goes down. Couldn't reanimate Kutsuna. And the cut they got from us was a first. If the Ether Ball, Kit Medallion. Does that mean opponent listed? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think so. Oof. I mean, especially now. We're just gonna get bursts. Silent Land. Then and hit with the Regent. Okay.